When Mike Tomlin speaks, Steelers fans pay attention. And this time, an unexpected name just entered the spotlight. A rookie who's barely arrived and is already being mentioned alongside franchise legends. Meanwhile, Joey Porter Sr. looks back on a brutal moment from his own career. One of those locker room stories that turn into defining memories. Two figures at very different stages, but with one thing in common. Nobody walked away unchanged. Hit that like button and stick around. This one's big. Mike Tomlin doesn't throw around compliments like candy at a parade. So when the Steelers head coach takes a moment to shine the spotlight on a rookie like Caleb Johnson during the latest episode of the team's docuseries The Standard, it's not just coach speak, it's a calculated move with a deeper message. Tomlin basically laid out a blueprint for greatness, and Johnson's name is now penciled in right next to a couple of heavy hitters in Steelers history, Le'Veon Bell and Rashard Mendenhall. That's not casual praise. That's a signal flare. Tomlin said what he sees in Johnson is rare. Someone who's both young and already seasoned. That combo? It's the same recipe the Steelers used when they cooked up some of their most dangerous backs in recent memory. Bell and Mendenhall were third-year juniors when they entered the league, raw but ready. Tomlin sees that same mold in Johnson, who racked up nearly 2,800 rushing yards and 32 touchdowns at Iowa while barely putting the ball on the turf. That kind of production, with that level of ball security and durability, screams plug and play. What's wild is that Tomlin didn't just toss Johnson a bone. He said he's equally as excited about him as he was with Bell and Mendenhall. That's a direct nod to Pittsburgh's tradition of turning tough, versatile runners into centerpieces of their offense. It also means Johnson won't be treated like some development project. This dude's getting a real shot, and early. In a city where smashmouth football is practically a religion, Johnson looks like the next disciple. Najee Harris kicked down the door as a rookie, setting the franchise rushing record. Now Johnson's got the tools to bring his own flavor to the mix. A hard-nosed runner with a burst that jumps off the screen. With training camp around the corner, Johnson's not just fighting for a roster spot, he's being groomed for impact. Tomlin's comments lit the match, and now it's all about how fast Johnson can turn that spark into a blaze. When the head coach drops names like Bell and Mendenhall in the same breath as a rookie, the message to Steeler Nation is crystal clear. Keep your eyes on number 38, because he might just be the next big thing to roll through the backfield in black and gold. Tomlin hinted that something big is brewing. But have you heard what Joey Porter went through in his first real NFL wake-up call? You won't believe it. Joey Porter Sr. was never the type to back down from anyone. Ray Lewis, a bullet wound, or the moment. The guy was pure Pittsburgh steel with a motor that never quit and a mouth that never stayed shut. But even the most fearless warriors have their welcome to the NFL moment. And for Porter, it came wrapped in a giant purple jersey with a Hall of Fame name stitched across the back, Jonathan Ogden. On Cam Hayward's Not Just Football podcast, Porter relived the day he learned the NFL doesn't care how tough you think you are. He was a wide-eyed rookie, full of fire, getting limited snaps and itching to make noise. Lined up across from Ogden, one of the biggest, baddest tackles to ever play the game. Porter made the rookie mistake of talking smack, calling him Kung Fu Panda because of his sheer size. Porter described him like something straight out of a fantasy movie. Size 18 shoes, 6'8", 370 pounds, a real-life ogre. And for a minute, Porter believed he could blow right by him. That belief didn't last long. Ogden barely acknowledged the chirping rookie, just gave him a nod, and then casually proceeded to flatten him like a pancake. Porter said he lost all the air in his chest, and maybe a little of his soul, watching it float to the sideline as he followed it off the field. That moment didn't break him. It baptized him. Every star's got that one play that flips the switch from "I made it" to "Okay, this is real." For Porter, getting steamrolled by Ogden became the lesson that lit the fire. He didn't shy away. He owned it, grew from it, and transformed into one of the NFL's nastiest linebackers. 4 Pro Bowls, 1 first-team All-Pro, and a Super Bowl ring later, Porter's career stands as a badge of toughness, attitude, and Steelers grit. He became the enforcer, the guy other teams feared. And now, the circle's complete. He's watching Joey Porter Jr. do his thing in the black and gold, carrying the name and the legacy into the next generation. From getting pancaked by a legend to becoming one, Porter's story is classic Steelers. Raw, real, and all heart. If there's one thing the Steelers do best, it's turning raw talent into tradition. And after hearing what Porter went through, it's clear toughness isn't born, it's built. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next.